What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sir Splash, and as promised, I am going to be doing a debunk on Justice League vs. Defenders. This video was recently done by Danko, and it is god awful. So the the matchups. This should be pretty easy, pretty fast. The matchups were Superman, Batman, Flash, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, and Aquaman versus Doctor Strange, Hulk, Namor, Surfer, Panther, Valkyrie, and Hellcat. The caveat he gave was they get prep time, they just can't bring in other power or other like outside help and outside objects, which like negs Batman's gear and stuff. And that's an important side note to keep in mind. I'll bring it up later. Anyways, so they get a chance to plan their battle strategy, right? He didn't really bring up how Batman would go about planning attacking the defenders, so I'm going to bring up why that matters. This is what Batman would scale or like put together his matchups. He would have Martian Manhunter go after Doctor Strange. Why? Because Martian Manhunter has shown the ability to actually phase through shields that were supposed to neg phasing, so he bypassed that durability context. Also, his mind hacks, obviously, he has feats where if we're going prime Martian Manhunter, trying to put someone down, he has reached out reversal before with his mind hacks, where he battled and protected the League from a dream amped Dr. Destiny. And this dream that we're referring to transcends the God sphere. It's the reason Santa, who comes from Dream, the reason Darkseid can't affect Santa. And there's other, like Martian Manhunter made, he forced an old god, which, comes from the God sphere, to remain, I believe it was Vishnu, forced him to remain asleep, because if he woke up, he would destroy creation. Martian Manhunter is an absolute monster, and he either blitzes, although Doctor Strange does have, if you're using Classic, he does have immeasurable speed feats. He either blitzes, will mind hacks, or just phase through shields one shot physically. But what we will do is lowball the hell out of Martian Manhunter's telepathy, and we will say he just stalemates Doctor Strange in the opening moments. So we'll leave that there for now. I don't believe that, but we're going to lowball for the weebs out there. Moving on, he would have Aquaman fight Namor. Aquaman, for some reason, gets constantly downplayed. By the way, Danko uses composite characters, so we are compositing these characters. That's important because Aquaman does scale to the other League members in terms of speed. He's been able to tag Superman multiple times, tag Martian Manhunter multiple times, fight Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, fight on their levels speed-wise. He's been able to neg Martian Manhunter's mind hacks before, and his trident has been able to hurt Darkseid, the same Darkseid that was going toe-to-toe with the Anti-Monitor. So he's going up against Namor. Classic Namor does kind of scale to Hulk. He was able to fight Savage Hulk at least. But this Namor gets blitzed. He just doesn't really have the consistent speed feats to keep up with Aquaman. And if he gets hit once by that trident, it's a GG. So Aquaman would win, but we will say it's not the fastest W. I believe Namor can make it competitive. Moving on, we have Batman vs. Hellcat. Danko conceded himself in the video that Hellcat gets stomped by either Batman, which is true. She just doesn't have the accolades to keep up with Batman, especially when he's prepping. That'll end pretty quickly. Next, funniest matchup Batman would have is Superman versus Black Panther. The reason it's funny is because Batman's going to say, okay, Supes, I'm having you take Homeboy over there because you one-shot and then you get to go gang up on other people. So he would have Superman one-shot Black Panther out of the gates. I don't think anyone's going to argue Superman doesn't blitz or one-shot Black Panther. But just in case you are, Superman scales to high immeasurable. He's one of the top 10 fastest DC, scales to Flash, scales to Wonder Woman. He would blitz, and he could honestly just throw Black Panther into the sun if he wanted to, but blitz and one-shots. Alright, so moving on. That's an instant W. So Superman's free to bull on other people. Next up, we would have Wonder Woman versus Valkyrie. I don't have any good, I don't really have any good Valkyrie wank where I could put her on like Thor level. She's in a lot of trouble. Wonder Woman would blitz, honestly, and beat the shit out of Valkyrie. That's a very quick W for her. Next up, Flash versus Hulk. Flash's goal right here, even if you want to upscale Hulk, he's just going to blitz and BFR. You can either throw him in the Speed Force or throw him through time. He could hit him with time itself, which he's done before to reverse Flash, but he would probably just BFR him, throw him into the 80s or something, or he could throw him into the Speed Force in general, or throw him into the sun, but Hulk's not going to have any way to react. Next up, Green Lantern versus Surfer. This is probably the most competitive matchup. However, Green Lantern will be able to hold on and hold off Silver Surfer pretty adequately. Reason I say this is pissed off Hal Jordan has tagged Flash, Reverse Flash, an amped version of Reverse Flash. I think it was Parallax amped. He's been able to keep up with Superman, Wonder Woman, tag them, take down opponents they couldn't take down. His ring has hacks to counter Surfer's hacks, so he's not going to get any energy drained or anything like that. He'll be just fine. So we have him holding off Surfer for this time. However, this fight ends pretty quickly because Superman would come in, blindside Surfer. They would double team and take down Surfer. Surfer can be physically taken down. I don't know why people argue like Surfer just GG's off going intangible or whatever. He's going to get hit hard, hit fast, hit from behind too by Superman, who will not be playing around. And Surfer goes down this way. Now, Green Lantern and Superman are free, as is Batman. Batman's not going to be doing anything, though. He's going to be coaching from the sideline. Anyways, now Wonder Woman is pretty much free. Worst case, at this point, Superman go in, slap Valkyrie for her. They're all free. Superman, Wonder Woman. Worst case, if Flash didn't immediately BFR Hulk, Supes would. Supes likes to throw things into the sun. I can see him doing that here. But that's definitely a double team, triple team if needed. Green Lantern's also been able to restrain and BFR Lobo, who scales above Hulk. If you dare challenge that, join my Discord, I'll debate you on it.